Hello everyone. Today I am going to start the second unit, that is introduction of C language. I hope you all understand the first unit, that is classification of programming language, the various types of programming languages, loader, linker, compiler, interpreter, algorithm and a flowchart. At least you have got a little bit knowledge about the programming languages. Okay, now actually I supposed to take the unit test on the first unit, but I have decided later I can take, but until that we will start the second unit. Okay, so in the second unit we are going to discuss about the C language, what are the features of C language, what are the applications of C language, what are the operators, what are the data types are used in the C language, how to write the C language, how to compile, how to execute the C programming language and all. Okay, but in this slide we are going to discuss the introduction of C language and the features of C language. So basically C is a high level language, that all we know. It is both general purpose and a specific purpose programming language. Means C is used for both general purpose and specific purpose. Means for some specific purpose, that is only for scientific people, only for business people, the C language can be used, or it can be used in all the fields. It means in colleges, in computer center, in teaching center, it means everywhere, it means in all the fields C programming language is used. C is the most popular and common programming language for every application developer. C was developed by Dennis Ritchie and Brian Kernighan at AT&T Bell Laboratory in 1972. So the developer of C programming is Dennis Ritchie and Brian Kernighan, and C was developed in 1972. C is derived from two early languages such as BCPL, it means Beginners Combined Programming Language, and B language. So BCPL was developed by Martin Richards and B was developed by K. Thompson. In 1970, K. Thompson wrote a new programming language for the Unix operating system and took the first character of BCPL for naming his new programming language. Okay, means when B language was developed, he just took the features of BCPL language and he also added his new features in a new language and named it as a B language. And in 1972, Dennis Ritchie developed a new version of a B and named it as a C. He selected the name C for his new programming language because C comes after B in the alphabetical order, which indicates an advancement to B. Means you can say C programming language is the new version of a B. Means he also took the features of BCPL and B, and he also added some new features into his new programming language and named it as a C language. So here we can call C is derived from BCPL language and a B language. So the developer of a C programming language is Dennis Ritchie and Brian Kernighan, and in 1972 the language was developed. Next we will discuss the characteristics of C programming language. So C is general purpose programming language. It means it is designed to be used software in the widest variety of application domains. Means it can be used in all the applications, in all the fields. So it is a general purpose programming language. C is a structural programming language. So C is a structural programming language because to solve a large problem, C language divides the problem into smaller structural blocks of which handles a particular responsibility. To solve a larger problem, so here C is dividing that larger problem into smaller structural blocks, so which indicates or which handles a particular responsibility. So C is called structural programming language. Third one is it has a rich set of operators. So to perform something, to perform some problem or to manipulate something, so we require the operators. So C providing a rich set of operators. So the operators may be arithmetic, the operators may be logical, relational. So whatever the operation we require, so C is providing a rich set of operators. Fourth one, no rigid format, means there is no specific format to write the statement. It means any number of statement can be typed in a single line. So that is a no rigid format. Portability. Portability means any C program can be run on different machines. So C is called a portability. One program can be run on any machines or on a different machines with little or no modifications. Sixth, supports rich set of data types. So data types means here you can manipulate or perform with a variety of with the different types of data, that is numeric data, floating point data, character data, strings, or any type of data you can perform. So C is supports rich set of data types. Seventh one, ability to extend itself by adding functions to its library, as C is providing different functions for our programming. So it is also extending itself by adding some user defined functions also. Okay, as we have a built-in functions, derived functions, and it is also allowing us to define a user defined functions. And the last one is a C is a case sensitive. Case sensitive means capital and small case letters treated differently in a C programming language. If you write a word in a program, it has a different meaning. If you write the same thing in a small letter, it is again having a different meaning. Okay, means for the same meaning, if you write in a capital or a small, it is treated differently. So, and always remember that C programming language must be written in a small case letters. Okay, so C is a case sensitive. So these are the some characteristics of a features of a C programming language. Next, the applications of a C, means where we can implement, where we use the C programming language, means in the applications of a C: operating system, interpreter, compiler, assembler, editors, loaders, linkers. So all these concepts we have already discussed in the first unit. So these are the applications of a C. So because of its portability and efficiency, C is used to develop a system as well as a application software. So how C is used in our real life means C is used in all the operating system in our computer and in our cell phones. Whatever the cell phones we use, that we are using a C programming, means in the different operating system, and even in programming robots, and it can also run on any devices. So we can say C is a legendary and extremely popular programming language which is still heavily used all around the world in 2020, because C is the base language of most advanced programming language. So you can say C programming is the base language for any programming language. It is the basic programming language for any programming languages. If you learn C, you can learn any programming language. Okay, after 10-20 years also, C will never what you can say, C will be remains with the same feature as it was developed in the earlier. Okay, so C is a legendary and extremely popular programming language. So this is the small introduction of a C programming language and the characteristics and the applications of a C programming language. Okay, so from this second unit you are learning about the C programming okay, in actual way, right. So try to understand the concept, okay. So if you get any doubt, message me or ask me in the message. Thank you. See you in the next video.